Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem. So inshallah today I want to go through the 6th verse of Surah Al-An'am. Okay, I want to explain one concept in here to you. Ji. So we have the ayah وَجَعَلْنَا الْأَنْهَارَ تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهِمْ. The tarkeeb, do the easy one first. Ji. So جعلنا فعل fa'il is na, correct? Anhara becomes maf'ulun bihi, and tajri min tahtihim al anhar becomes what? Tajri min tahtihim becomes hal, because nakira word followed by a sentence becomes the hal. So it is halun min al maf'uli bihi. Yes? So what does that mean? We made, meaning we created. So here it would mean create, make. Okay, so we created. So we made, as in we created, brought into existence the rivers which flowed under them. Yeah, that's everybody has a basic one. But the word ja'ala, there's a type of af'al called af'alu tasyeer. What's it called? Tasyeer. From Sara. What does Sara yasiru sayruratan mean? To become. So Sara yasiru sayruratan. Sara. There's a pen gun. Sara yasiru sayruratan. Masdar. To become. And if you make it from Bab Taf'il, sayyara yusayyu tasyiran, is to make something become. Yes? You following me? So for example, let's say for example, basic day-to-day example. One is, say for example, you can say, so one is, ja'ala is to make. So ja'ala al-anhar, Allah created the rivers. But let's say for example, a day-to-day example, I can say, ja'ala جعل الرجل السيارة تمشي. جعل الرجل السيارة تمشي تجري. تجري. What does that mean? جعل الرجل السيارة تجري. No, the car. He made the car work, go. It wasn't working, he made it work. So here, it's not he created. It's what? So you can have the word ja'ala as a fa'lu tasyeer, meaning the fa'il make the maf'ul awwal do maf'ul thani. Repeat. You can have the verb ja'ala in the meaning of tasyeer, where the maf'ul awwal, the fa'il, made the maf'ul awwal become maf'ul thani. Do you understand? So make it into something else. Do you understand? It's af'al naqisa. So you come on af'al shuru. No, this is not af'al shuru. Af'al shuru will be different. No, this will be af'al qulub almost kind of. Yeah. Okay, you get it? So if you, the first tarkeeb is very simple. Fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul bihi and the hal. But we can also say here, ja'alna is not to make, create. So Allah didn't create these, but He did create them. But the point of the ayah is not that Allah created them. The point of the ayah, Allah made the rivers flow. What did Allah do? Made the rivers flow. So what's the difference in tarkeeb now? In the first example, this is maf'ul bihi, and that becomes the hal. In the second example, it becomes what? Maf'ul bihi thanin of ja'ala. Do you get it? So it's what? So this whole jumla is maf'ul bihi thanin. So the first example, the first one is what? Allah made the rivers. Allah created the rivers. What was the condition of the rivers when Allah created them? They were flowing. The second meaning is what? Allah made the rivers flow under them. Very subtle difference, but the Irab is different. Do you understand? So here, so depending according to how you translate it, or how you tarkeeb, you can translate it differently. So if you look here in the Al-Jadwa fi Irab al-Quran, you will say here, وَجُمْلَةُ تَجْرِي فِي مَحَلِّ نَسْبٍ مَفْعُولٌ بِهِ ثَانٍ. So he's taken what? The first opinion. The second opinion. That the tajri is maf'ul bihi thanin. Allah made the rivers flow. And if you look here, the hashia. He put the hashia. What do you say here? Yeah? If you say, so if you make the fa'il muta'addi to wahid, it'll be a hal. So it's two ways of doing the tarkeeb and the Arab. The meaning will be very, very insignificant, very small change. So you can have tajri. So fa'il, so ja'ala can be used in two ways. The word ja'ala has one maf'ul, and the second jumla is the hal. It can maf'ul ila fa'il muta'addi ila maf'ulain. And the make something become something. You get it? So for example, ja'ala juz amma. جعل الأرض فراشا. So firash مفعول ثاني, not hal. He made the earth into a firash. والسماء بناء. He made the sky into a canopy. So that's what فعل متعد إلى مفعولين. Okay. Now this is what Surah An'am 6, ayat number 6, ayat number 6. So if you go here, ayat 6:6. Okay, so 1 minute. So if you go here, ayat number 6, verse number 6. So you see here. So we have, if we look at a few translations here. Let's do here. So it says, if you look at the one, okay. Yeah, okay. So he says here, if you look at this one, he says, and Abdul Majid al-Jabari, he said what? He says here, we made the rivers flow. So it's more of a tasyeer meaning. Okay? If you go down here, it says here, we made the rivers flow beneath them, is what? More of a tasyeer meaning as well. But again, in English translation, you can't always get these intricacies and these delicacies. This is only for the Arabic language. So a quick recap. We have what? What we're saying here is ja'ala yaj'alu ja'lan can come in two meanings. Okay, one is the meaning. So if you look at it here, right? So let's summarize again. So we have the word ja'ala yaj'alu. So ja'ala can mean what? Khalaqa, and that will have what? It will be muta'addin ila maf'ulin. It will have what? One maf'ul. Or ja'ala can have the meaning of what? Sayyara, and that's what? متعد إلى مفعولين. It'll have two maf'uls. What does this mean? Just to create, to make into existence. And sayyara is to make one, to make, okay, let me say, to make maf'ul bihi into maf'ul bihi thanin. Yes, does that make sense? Yes? So that's what the difference is between ja'ala can be used in both ways. In the meaning of khalaqa, to create, just meaning to make it, give it existence, to form it, to create, to manufacture. Or it can be sayyara, to make something into something else. That's why you can have two i'rabs of this sentence. So ja'alna al-anhara tajri min tahtihim. The jumla tajri min tahtihim can either be the hal, where anhar is a maf'ul bihi, bas khalas, no maf'ul bihi thani. Or the jumla tajri min tahtihim can be muta'addin ila maf'ulain, and anhar is maf'ul bihi awwal, and tajri min tahtihim maf'ul bihi thani. Any questions? Yeah? Is that clear now? Okay, let's check, see if we have any questions. No? Subhanallah, huh? Okay. Yeah? Subhanallah bihamdi subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.